say is that is a very, very large man.
Yeah, he's
much bigger than the trophy.
He's getting a lot bigger the more times we see him.
But anyway, we are into map number 2 here. Super Valiant on the offense, and on the offense indeed, as WQ just charges into the B halls. Finds the first pick of the game. Botcon's there to challenge him, but as of yet, not finding the angle. Typically it's Emsen that plays this position for Super Valiant, but WQ has taken that duty, at least for this round.
Oh, well, great work there by N9 and Emsen.
I had hope for a moment there for EVA team as they did pick up a couple of quick kills, but Super Valiant, they respond in kind so quickly. And Maxim's going to be thinking, what the heck happened to my team? Where did they go?
Well, now he's got to worry about the flank from Emsen.
Indeed he does. He has to worry about the rock and the hard place, I suppose, in this scenario.
Yeah. Nice.
This is not an easy round for him to win. Emsen just reminding him that he's there, and good shot from Emsen. Great pre-fire. EVA team dropping that first round. Perhaps not going to get off to as good of a start as they did in map number 1.
Well, that was so quick. There's not much really to analyze. Emsen just starting off the round with WQ just in that rush to the soda room. Before we could even see what was going on, there was a kill.
Oh, Rambo. It's a good shot onto WQ. So, there might yet be fight left here in EVA team. Super Valiant, they're attacking all corners of the map. Botcon's answering it well though. Now into the A-bomb site is N9, and he will find that frag, which opens up that side of the map. 18 gets a couple coming out of the vent.
Just like I said.
And all of a sudden, across the map, Super Valiant start to win the duels. Botcon's now finding himself into a similar position than Maxim did last round. Surely unwinnable here. 1 versus 3 against Super Valiant.
Ank on the chase with the deagle. But 18 comes in to finish off the job. And that was exactly what I was talking about. Despite Rambo's efforts there, N9 just brute force straight into that A site. And then you find the sneaky beaky from 18 dropping out of the vents. Gets 2 frags.
Oh, Rambo.
We see this so often, don't we?
Yeah. Just peeking off the angle at the worst possible time. Ank jumping backwards and forwards across it. Playing with his food, it seems.
Yep.
As he knows that he's going to be able to avoid those shots.
Meanwhile, Emsen onto Rambo. Makes it look so easy.
And Emsen, since that second half of Mexico, has really started to step up. He was quiet to start things off, but now that that ball is rolling.
Well, we were saying he didn't need to be the sniper of the team because we saw how effective his rifle was. But his sniper rifle work so far since switching over has had a lot more impact.
Absolutely. Super Valiant.
Kukon.
Going to be wandering in towards Bean. This is a bit of an off angle, and he is backed up by Kukon. Bean, good timing, but only able to get 1. N9 gets dropped low, and Maxim might perhaps take the advantage here. Push forward. I don't think he's going to catch N9 off because N9 has already hightailed it out of there.
Yep. Yep. You can hear the communication coming out from the Vietnamese squad through that microphone. Listen to it.
Does not stop, does it? But N9, he just plays so cheekily. Oh, it almost looked like he was going to get 2 there. Gets 1, and that's probably enough given the HP he was on and the fact that Emsen gets 1 for himself. And Maxim in an all too familiar scenario.
Far out.
Brussels sprout.
How quickly the tide turns.
Well,
this isn't a tide, this is a tsunami.
Yeah, Maxim probably needed to hit their shot onto WQ on that cross if he was going to have a chance here. But 2v1 against Emsen and WQ, you feel as though this is probably going to be a little bit too much for him. Emsen's given him some chances, but WQ will not. 3-0 now for Super Valiant.
The communication was a little bit too much there, I think, for EVA team. You could just hear it was just constant, almost to the point of babble. So I could tell what he was saying, that B is open. And it looks like they're probably going to be after that information that he had from pushing, but there's no point worrying about that if you can't coordinate something. Ank already here.
So cheeky, so cheeky. If Maxim makes a mistake here, Ank will definitely be able to punish him. I don't think EVA team knows that Ank is in that position. Well, maybe they don't even need to, but here we go. Wide peak, and he actually does get punished by Maxim. Trade is there, though, from N9, but would have expected him to get that kill without going down himself. Still, 2 for 1 for Super Valiant. They'll be pleased with that.
So it seems like Super Valiant know that EVA team like to push flanks once they fall back. As you can see, N9 again waiting for this, and it's happening.
Yeah, but Botcons is also ready for it.
Such nice work there by Botcons. Can they keep this 3 versus 3? Can they get on the board this round? 18, like I said, sneaky in the vents every single time.
Bean may have just spotted him there.
Yep.
I believe 18 is going to back off, but Double Q again working the B angle. He spots the gun of one, or does he? Doesn't matter if he did or he didn't. He still wins the duel, and Emsen gets Bean. The B bomb site now broken open by Super Valiant. Again, courtesy of Double Q and Emsen. Bomb is down.
Good timing.
And Botcons, last one alive here for EVA team. He's been spotted out. Emsen, great shot.
Double Q looks impressed.
Sub base. Not looking like it's going well for EVA team.
Subpar, you might say.
Indeed.
It's the focus, non-stop for Super Valiant. Any situation they're put in, they seem to be able to make something good of it. Rambo, so much pressure on him. Has to win this sniper duel. Rambo ready in the vents, waiting for 18.
Oh. It's a game of cat and mouse. Who's going to peak first? I suppose 18 is the one that has to make the move.
Probably getting that 6th sense. And 9 in a nice forward position.
Is there going to be anyone for him to take a shot at, though? I do not believe there is. But he's going to have a bit of a peek into mid there. Emsen chunks down quite significantly, but he's still alive, and 7-1 for Emsen so far after 4 rounds. Exceptional play from him in this second map, backed up well by N9 and Double Q.
Minute left. Using the timer so well, Super Valiant.
Well, here comes Emsen.
Oh, nice timing shot by Rambo.
He was just waiting for that the whole game, but N9 able to find the trade, and he does spot out Bean as well. N9 is not a player that you want to go up against in a 1v1. And across the other side of the map.
Do you want to go up against any of these SV guys 1v1?
I don't think the answer is yes. They will continue to decimate EVA team. Bean pegs one back, but there should be the trade from N9, and indeed there is. Maxim 1v3. He's been here before, and he's not been able to do anything with it. Have to count him out of this round as well.
Maxim, so much work to do, 1-on-3. Spots out Unk. Tapping away. Double Q comes in to help. And that's just great teamwork there.
5-0 now, Ian. I remember I asked you in that mobile tournament, is this a little bit of a sight into the future?
Yeah, if this is a 10-0, then that is just spooky.
Spooky, scary, indeed. But we're all on our way to that at the moment. EVA team have not come close in any of these rounds.
Yeah.
Bit more of a aggressive hold though from EVA team here. Let's see if that catches Super Valiant off guard.
Yeah, I like this. But, you know...
Double Q. On to Botcons.
Yep.
It's again player advantage for Super Valiant.
Well, they're throwing 2 grenades here now, so Super Valiant know they're there. The gig is up. EVA team are going to fall off out of there. And Botcons, though, he has fallen to Double Q. So it's going to make it real tough for EVA team to hold off this site. And you can just see the whole team rotating across the Kukon, so a lot of pressure on him now.
Yeah, Double Q was just lurking around over on that B-bomb site.
Position.
Now being joined by his teammates, and those grenades not going to be enough to take down Kukon, but do a little bit of damage. He's down to 56 HP.
Yep. Might just be enough to get him to bring a rotator across. He needs Rambo to help. Maybe even more than just Rambo. You can see Bean is on the offensive. So is Maxim, and this is what the Vietnamese are so good at.
Well, now his position is given away, and he is overwhelmed there by Ank. 18 gets Rambo as well, and it's just the same old story here on sub base. Super Valiant, they get the initial pick and then they continue to roll on throughout the rest of the map.
Yep.
They have a team with only 2 players alive now, trying to clutch it out. Goes down to 1 as 18 gets his 7th frag for the game. Another one for Super Valiant. When is it going to end?
Well, they're going for the kill here, Super Valiant. They really want to just demoralize the EVA team, get onto that 3rd map and be the nail in the coffin.
Well, finally, something a little bit different here from EVA team. They're going for some aggression, and it's worked out this time. They've got that first frag, but all of a sudden, 2 kills come out for Super Valiant, and it seems they can do no wrong. Bokons and Ank very close together. Ank will win the duel. A headshot comes out from him. 18 gets bean, and all of a sudden, again, it is just Maxim. He'll be feeling like a broken record at this point.
Yep.
Dominance.
We're doing it now. That's what they're saying to each other. There's no number 1s coming up from Emson. Just keep going, boys. Whatever we're doing here is working. Crowd could not be happier.
Well, this is what they came to see. They are being given a bit of a feast. Rambo, that's a really nice shot onto Ank. Hopefully a confidence lifter for him. We'll need to see him coming up big for EVA team, but I don't know. Is this map a write-off already?
Oh, there's a player spotted in the vents. And he misses the crucial shot.
Yep, Emson takes Rambo. 4 versus 4, and 9 charging forward, needs the trade here onto Bean, but won't be able to get it. Bean just playing the cover very, very nicely, and across the board, EVA team finally starting to get some frags, and this could very well be the first round for EVA team, unless Emson has something to say about it. It's 2 kills for him, and all of a sudden he's pulled it back to a 1v1. Is this going to be another magnificent clutch from the man himself? He spots out Bean. He's going to go for the reload, but that's the information that he needs. Tries to fake it back into the bomb site, but tries the peek. Won't work out.
Can this be another Emson round?
Surely not. Surely not for EVA team. It would be heartbreaking. He doesn't have the C4. He's going to have to fight for it. Bean will win the duel, but Emson made that one perhaps a bit too close for comfort.
Finally something to smile about. The Vietnamese team. I don't know what he said, but I get the feeling it was who cares. We're up 7-1. Bokons opening up the round against Emson.
Yeah,
And
quite
Maxim.
a few.
Yeah, and they're falling back as well. They're alive, keeping their lives. 18 now
Oh,
coming
are
out
they
of that. Oh, 18, you sneaky little so-and-so. Coming out of that vent every time.
He does go down though. And it's back to 2 versus 3, still favourable for EVA team. They've worked hard for this round. Perhaps we'll need to work a little bit harder though. Double Q spotting out Kukon. And Double Q has all the advantages in this fight. He'll take it.
Can't afford to miss those opportunities.
Certainly not. That gives Double Q some important positioning over on the B side of the map, but C4 still a long rotation.
Yep.
Come across here from Ank, and Double Q's very low on HP, needs a headshot here to survive, and probably isn't going to get it, but Bean goes down and Double Q gets traded, but Ank, he's going to just charge forward here. He's quite content to take the fight against Maxim.
Yep.
Both of them spotting each other out. The exchange of fire.
Maxim's had a fair bit of practice at this clutch experience so far this series.
Hasn't really been able to pull it off, but finally gets one.
Yep.
And EVA team, they do get the 7-2 half. Could have been a lot worse, but
No, it could have been a lot worse, but it couldn't have. It could be a lot better.
definitely.
Ah, jeez, these guys are doing it tough right now. Chinese guys, they might be on the waters, but not for long. They've got the $500,000 US in their sights. $500,000. $100,000 each. Then throw in some tax.
Well, plus the national finals, of course, as well. It's a huge, huge prize pool here.
You can buy a lot of mouse pads with that.
The biggest in Crossfire history.
Yeah.
It's bigger and it's better than Super Valiant. Are they going to be bigger and better than Vici Gaming last year? Can they do it again? Can they bring out that 2-piece? They're well on their way to doing it, having won that first map and being up quite heavily in the second. Double Q might take the first contact here. Just know that Maxim is there though. Now Maxim firing off some shots, gives away his position.
Yep.
WQ decides to play it safe. Really slow and steady on the attack now, EVA.
Yeah, just want to see how this fight works out between Emzen and Maxim, but we're not going to see it. They're going to fall back off. EVA team, we've got to try and coordinate something here. 18 gets the first pick.
Yeah, the openings have been very good for SV. Botcons, he lands on top of 2 players and he's only able to find 1 kill. Maxim in a 1v4. It's always Maxim, isn't it? Really has to be a horrible situation to be in, but someone's got to do it, I guess.
Yep.
And WQ will be the one to do it. So 8 rounds for Super Valiant.
As we see now, Super Valiant on the defensive side. Emzen going for that pick we saw Rambo do. Misses the shot, has another bite of the cherry. Pulls back, Maxim in that sneaky position. He's also going to fall back. WQ just holding this site by himself, no pressure at all. N9 on his shoulder. We've got 18 just making sure no one's dropping out of the vent this time. Obviously you saw Botcons get out there before and it's 18's favourite trick, so he's all over it. And now EVA team, here we are.
Oh, Emson to take the first duel. N9 gets the frags. 18 in fact actually gets a double kill. And he's up in this strong position holding on to the A bomb site. Maxim with that C4 pushing forward, but he's only able to get a couple and I'm not sure it's going to be enough as it's a 2 versus 1 and Emson
Holy
clutches
cow.
the round out again for Super Valiant. It's match point.
Yep, and look, I've got to say at this point, Super Valiant, they don't even look phased. Now that the game has gone the way it has, they're expecting to win.
As you would, up 9-2.
Yep.
EVA team weren't able to close their map out. Seems as though Super Valiant well on their way to close out this one. 2-0 it would be if Super Valiant get map 2.
I'm just expecting Emson to do something crazy here through this smoke. Instead it's 18 pushing on
Whoa.
through. Rambo.
That was a little bit crazy there, but 18 comes away with the goods. And it's again a player advantage. Excellent work from 18. He's just on fire on this map right now. Bean very low on HP, and now Maxim once more alone, this time versus 5, and Super Valiant almost assured of victory on map number 2. Maxim trying to keep them alive, but it is going to be Super Valiant 10-2 on sub-base, and now 2-0 up in the best of 5 grand final.
Well, that might as well have been a 10-0 game, the way that it went down. EVA team just collapsing. Obviously New Sub Base wasn't going to be a good map for them. You saw it on their face at the end of Mexico, and look at this, they're just so upset with that. And now they have to play one more map and they have to win it, otherwise they're going to be out of this tournament.